So number 3, assess and know your child's emotional and psychological world. Stepping back and assessing to see patterns of behavior. Map hysterical moments. Who, what, where, when, and how. Where were we? What time of day was it? What's going to happen? What just happened? So I can start to see patterns. It could be every Friday or during the day at 3 o'clock, we have our biggest meltdowns. I'm going to take note of that, because then you're going to do more preparation for your child, because you know that part of them is in there that's being triggered. And you're going to go, ooh, we're going to do some more things in the morning to slow down that physiological response that we get by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I can shrink the intensity, frequency, and duration of that behavior. I'm asking you to be expert readers of your child's 7 nonverbal cues. OWL is observe, watch, and listen. 7 nonverbal cues are eye contact. See how they're looking at you. Are they stressed? What are they communicating? Is their face tense? What are they communicating? Their tone of voice. They're getting excited. They're getting stressed out. This is all information. How are they holding themselves? Are their hands clenched? Understanding timing. How fast or slow are they moving? And what's the intensity of how they're playing? If they're smashing cars or if they're just hitting cars lightly together. Be aware of your own. We don't recognize how we look at kids sometimes. And I'm going to tell you, the slightest look can trigger rejection. Just feeling, wow, my mom doesn't love me. Be aware of how you look. And sometimes I have to just stop, reframe yourself as, I'm going to be curious when I'm asking about how they're feeling, what they're thinking. I'm going to be curious because that's going to affect my tone of voice. Because when your tone of voice is curious, you're opening up receptivity in their brain to be able to be responsive to you and stay open-minded. When we go into interrogating and questioning, our tone changes, and then we're not creating an environment of safety. So we need to be aware of how we're looking at them, our facial expressions. Your whole face opens up when you are curious. Your tone of voice, your posture. If you tend to be closed, I have parents who sit in sessions like this, they're closed and they go, why won't she open up to me? Take a moment and look, are you open? And we are the models. We need to be open and showing them how to do this. So we are the thermostat. Timing and intensity. How slow or fast are we moving? I'm very slow. I talk a lot with my hands because I'm from New York. Because I like to explain things. And I've had a lot of people, especially on Zoom, go, thank you for using your hands, because it really helped me understand. I have my mind and my way of looking things, and my child has their mind and their interpretation of the same experience that's different. Measure the intensity, frequency, and duration of the hysterical behavior. Know your child's window of stress tolerance. Most kids can't go to Target, Walmart, and Rite Aid in the same day. There's too much stimuli. We are energetic beings. We are feeling things, listening to things, taking in things through smell, touch, through the 5 senses. We're absorbing environments constantly. And kids who have small windows of stress tolerance can only filter so much. And I learned this being a parent myself, that, whoa, my son can't just sit in the cart in Costco for more than 20 minutes. And I understand that. I accept that now. I know I only have a 15-minute window when I go to Costco. So my list is small. So know their window. Birthday parties are triggers for kids. They can only be with so many kids for only a certain amount of time. We want to go in and what's called scaffolding. If we know their window is 15 minutes of being at the party, and then they start bumping into kids and their sensory integration is becoming overwhelmed and they can't regulate themselves, the parent goes to the child and checks in, even touches the child. Touch lights up the whole brain, lets the child know they're with them. Being a therapeutic parent, I know my child's about to have a physiological reaction to all this, so I'm going to scaffold him, take care of him, regulate him, put him in my pouch like a kangaroo, and then let him go out again. So he has another nice window of 15 minutes to go play and be a kid like other kids. All behavior is a form of communication of an unmet need. The 5 A's, And I want you to memorize this. We all need attention, and attention is listening, not questioning, asking why, giving unsolicited advice, criticizing, or judging. It's just listening. You can listen and then have a point of view about the situation so that you can stay attuned and be attachment focused, focusing on the relationship at that point. Because in attachment focused parenting, it's about connection first before correction. Connection first before correction. So the 5 A's are attention, affection, and these are meeting your child's needs. Affection. Some kids can tolerate affection, some cannot. I couldn't tolerate a lot of affection because I'd experienced a huge loss, and I didn't believe that I was staying. After I was adopted, mind you, for 2 years, adopted, I kept asking her, when are you going to give me away? And you bet your bottom, I was doing push-pull. I'm not letting you in. I don't trust you yet. I need consistency. I need to know you're going to be here. I need to build that trust that you're looking out for my well-being. And I needed to hear it over and over and over and over and over and over again. You're staying. You're with us now. You're not moving to another home. But I needed to hear it. Affection, just understand how much they can tolerate. And again, don't take it personally, take it therapeutically. Autonomy, we all need alone time. You need alone time, they need alone time. Acknowledgement, just acknowledgement, I see you. And see them. Separate children from their behavior. See them as a person first. See what you like about them. That's really important when you have a kid who's highly reactive and rejecting. Why? I don't feel safe enough to trust you to take you into my world. I need that consistent over and over. I'm going to be here for you. I'm going to be here for you. I acknowledge you. I get it. I see you. I'm with you. For me to go, and then internalize, for me to go, she's with me. I can trust her. I can take her or him in. It's okay now, but it's going to take time and consistency. Acknowledgement is just being seen, heard, and received. Appreciation. We all need appreciation. I appreciate each and one of you for being here and being willing to learn. Thank you for being here and thinking about this, taking it in. I'm not forcing this down your throat. I'm enticing you to take this in because it's in your best interest. 5 needs are meeting your child's 5 needs, and you can decide, and with your child, what are 2 or 3 needs that you see that they need that helps regulate their nervous system? Just feeling hugged. Some kids just want a hug. They don't want talking. They don't need the attention. They just need a hug. Some kids just need to be heard. Okay, tell me, oh boy, what happened to the part today? Give them time and space. Don't quickly go in to fix, because that can cause inundation and too much filtering. They're already trying to filter their 5 senses, what they're hearing, what they're feeling, what they're thinking, and what just happened. They're not able at that moment to take in your experience yet. They're not able, but it will take time and you'll get there. You'll have what's called the window, child's window, and you'll know, oh, this is the window. I'm here now. And I'm going to talk to them, staying curious in my tone, which is respectful of this relationship. And I'm letting them know, I want to hear your thoughts, your feelings, and it creates that safety and communication. This will help you understand what's driving the behavior. If you know me, see me, and join with me, that will support me. I will feel seen, heard, and received. So observe, watch, and listen. We learn through many ways: visually, auditory, lectures, experiential learning, and then teaching somebody else. If you need this visual, please print it out. Put it on a wall. Put it in your purse. Recognize 5 senses. My child's taking in all of these sensorial interactions all day long, and so am I. We're going to work on regulating and accepting this is what's happening. This is what's causing these vulnerabilities, not issues, not problems, vulnerabilities.